Hello, Jessica at the Homeschooling Homemaker. Welcome back. Today's video is going to be a little glimpse into our life as it is now with having to stay home every day. My son and I have been home since Friday, the 13th of March. My husband started staying home, I believe, the 18th of March. And now, this video will take us through the 28th of March. And it's just a little clip of each day just to see how we're adjusting for good or for bad with just staying home every day, which I know many of you are experiencing the same thing right now. So that's just a little look at what this video is going to be today. And here we go. Monday, officially starting spring break now. And we are kicking it off by being lazy in the morning. And I might even go back to sleep a little bit.
It's not.
While my son watches Frozen 2 because we're excited that it came out early. And so we're playing it now, or I'm going to push play.
And watching.
And watch it here and there with him, and then we'll get up. It is March 17th, Tuesday. Checking in for the update. This morning was super unproductive. We watched Frozen 2 again. and also Frozen 1. So the morning was a wash, and I resolved to be more productive for the afternoon, which was a little bit better. But no, last night just could not sleep. I just really couldn't get to sleep. I'm going to blame probably my body being stressed and with everything going on. But anyway, so didn't actually fall asleep until like 4. So this morning I was really out of it and just let him come into the bed with me and watch movies. I'm going to try to get to bed tonight. Anyway, and then early afternoon, we had a fun treat of my sister FaceTime, and I got to talk to her. So that is a nice thing to make sure you're doing, especially for the kids that now they don't have any social interaction. You think, well, since the last update I made, they've canceled school and probably activities as well for the rest of the school year. And even though we homeschool, so his schoolwork won't be interrupted, obviously we are involved in the community. We do a lot of things with friends and activities in the afternoons, which I'm sure will be continuing to be stopped, continuing to be at a halt. So it's important to try to, remember FaceTime with friends, virtual play dates, whatever, that's an idea. So we did that, and then the rest of the afternoon I tried to be off my phone as much as I could. It's hard because there's so much news to try to keep up with. But we spent a good chunk of the afternoon just, not paying attention to any of it, getting out in our backyard. We did some, I didn't do any, but my son did nature journaling, and I kind of watched and helped him with that a little bit. And it was really, uplifting, I guess. It was nice to just spend time out in nature and kind of just forget everything that's happening right now. So that's what we did today, and it was nice outside, and we just spent some time out there doing some nature journaling. Tonight I'm trying to cook some of those fake Chick-fil-A waffle fries and nuggets. We'll see how that goes. I haven't made those before. And that's really the update for today. Sorry, my hair looks a mess too. I did, however, shower and dress, so I got that going for me today. Hi everyone, it is Wednesday, March 18th. Just checking in for the update. Today, thankfully, was the first day that my husband was able to work from home. They finally are letting him do that, but not fully yet. But at least it's something. He will be working from home for a week, and they're staggering the people at work, I guess. So he works from home for a week, and then he was supposed to work in the office for a week, and then work from home and work in the office. I'm praying, I guess, that yeah, I'm thankful that he got the first shift, because I'm just hoping that maybe they'll come to realize that, oh, everybody should just be working at home right now. That would be great. And hopefully he doesn't have to go back for a while. Because they can all do their jobs from home, and I think that obviously is what we should be doing right now. Anyway, so I'm just thankful that he's home. So that is a blessing. And today went great. It was really nice having him here. And everything worked out fine for him. We got him set up. I don't know if you can see the setup over in the corner there, where our puzzle table was. That is now his temporary setup. And he gets the good office chair for now. So I'm using a folding chair in the schoolroom, but I let him have the good chair.
Colorful. I wanted to scatter something else. A real boat?
Yeah, it's like we're riding the rides. See, so they're taking video on the rides as they go through these. The Disney World and Disneyland rides. Can't remember where this one is, but we're virtually riding rides today for Disney World. Today is March 20th.
The tours.
Yeah.
Because I decided that I didn't want to have people that could hurt our country come in. And I was pretty much in a very small group of people, I will tell you. It was a tiny little group. Most people, even that worked in the White House, disagreed with me.
He was always that way.
Not like this.
The saving of those many weeks was a tremendous,
Did not get enough
a
sleep.
tremendous thing. And when they keep talking about acting early, that was the ultimate act. That was the biggest act, because we didn't. And then I also closed Europe early, very early. And I took a lot of heat for that too, but that was a good thing. Now they're doing similar things that we're doing. So I didn't act late, I acted early. I acted far before anybody thought I should.
So today, March 21st, we got our essentially shelter-in-place order. So now it's down to just essential businesses being open, and we're basically supposed to stay home unless we need to get food or medicine. Basically is about it. I'm pretty sure that order will then mean my husband will be able to stay home and work from home. He hasn't got the final word from work yet, but I'm sure that that's what's going to be happening. So I'm in that regard, it's good. We can at least all be home. And so that's the update for today. You know, it's essentially what we were doing already, except for him going back and forth with work some, but we weren't really going out much anyway with the social distancing. But now it's just more of an order, and I'm glad to see, you know, people in our area that were kind of concerned about going into work, or especially like salons. I don't know why people were still going in and getting their nails done during this crisis, but you know, lots of people still just doing activities they probably shouldn't have been, so they brought about this order to try to get a handle on that. So just hoping that everybody is doing well during this. That's the update from today.
Yes, I will.
Yes, I will sing for joy when my heart is heavy all my days. Yes, I will all my days. Yes, I will
All my days. Yes, I will.
March 22nd, we are starting our spring Lego day. Wow, you look really enthused. He's upset because I'm making him wait a second to start so I could take a little video. So he's going to be working on, show us what you're going to work on. Okay. Harry Potter Quidditch set. Okay. And then over here, my husband's going to be, working on the International Space Station. And I have this Townhouse Toy Store set that I'm going to be working on. So this is Spring 2020 Lego Day. Are you going to smile or just... Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Okay. He's obviously excited to get started.
Forward. Good. Hands, fingers in first. Thumbs wrap around, hands in shaper. Okay, here we go. Up blocks. And I know you're home, but this is karate time. We're allowed to make some noise. Mom will appreciate it. So here we go. Up blocks. Each. Knee.
Can't hear you.
She. Go.
Okay, March 23rd. Today I did a Walmart and Target pickup. I've never done Target pickup before, but I figured I'd branch out and try multiple places because Walmart, which is always really good, understandably right now is just really hit hard. And so it's hard to get everything needed, but I'm really excited. I was able to find tortillas at Target. It's amazing what you'll get excited about in times like this. But yeah, tortillas, bread products, they're hard to find. So I was glad I got some tortillas. So that's exciting. Also, I found myself ordering some things on Amazon because even though we homeschool and we have the outdoors and he has lots of toys, I think just the fact that we are home all the time, and he's a little bit more stir crazy and wanting something to do, something different, some sort of activity. So I got a few items to just when I need him to maybe calm down and do something on his own for a while. This looked like something unique. I mean, he's really big into sticker books, so I got some more of those. And like I think I'd already pointed out, doing these paint by sticker ones. And so I got another one of those, which is really fun, and a sticker book. But this looked really unique. I was going to try this one, fingerprint activities with ink. So yeah, it just looked fun. So yeah, that is my today. I suppose just a few other things of note. Where we live right now, there is, I think it's 30 days, a 30-day shelter in place going on starting tomorrow. So, yeah, with just, essential services and only leaving for groceries or medicine type thing. I had automatically assumed that that would mean that my husband wouldn't have to be going back and forth to work with a on week, off week thing, but apparently that wasn't necessarily the case, and they're calling themselves essential, and even though he's capable of working from home, they weren't wanting them to. It didn't really make any sense. Basically, we pretty much just begged, and he's gonna stay home. So thankful for that, but kind of disappointed and surprised it was such a struggle. Obviously, you know, prayers for this whole economy once this is all said and done. But yeah, that was just I'm just surprised by certain things. I was surprised my chiropractor was calling themselves essential. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's just interesting. And I was out for a pickup today, and there's still lots of people out and about. I don't know how this is all going to go. So it's concerning that I don't feel that many people are taking it seriously yet. But anyway, I don't want to ramble on. So yeah, we had today's Monday, so we had our first day back after spring break at home. So at least we did get school in today. So we started back with that, and that went well. And I'm thankful that we're already homeschooling and we have all those resources available to us here. And now he's just playing, and my husband is working. And my husband is working from home in our bedroom. So that's the update for today. Also, the weather has been dreary and off and on rainy. It's always just wet and cloudy. But we did hang up a bird feeder here, which is kind of nice to watch the birds. So there's that. No birds at the moment. March 24th, we just had a little virtual Lego club type play date. And then we also called my sister again and talked to a cousin. And here later we're going to call the other sister, or try to get all the cousins on at one time. So we'll try that. Trying to think of any other updates. We've just been back in school. I do think maybe some of his behavior is a little bit iffy. So I do wonder if that's, you know, it's obviously because of changes and things. But so school was a little bit of a struggle. Didn't want to do his math, for example. Had some meltdowns today, but we got through it. Now we're playing, and my husband is still working from home, thank goodness. And we're very grateful to be able to stay at home, and feel for all those people that are still having to work during this time out in the population. But yeah. So we also got this new pretty fun game called Smart Farmer, and it's a one-player puzzle game.
There we go.
Well, the horses have to be together, I think. And it's pretty cool. It's kind of like a, what do we think? Like a logic game. And oh, hang on. Sorry. And, you know, you select a challenge, you place the pieces as shown in the challenge, you divide the field into separate meadows using the fences. Horses, cows, sheep, and or pigs must be in their own meadows. And then in later challenges, there'll be water troughs as well, and and later chances. Anyway, there's only one possible solution. So, anyway, you can see that with this challenge, it comes with a little book, and it'll show him where the animals are supposed to be placed. And he places the animals, and then he has to just think about where he will place the fence material that they give him to separate the pigs from the horses and keep the horses together and the pigs together. And he has to, you can't move the animals, they have to stay where they're supposed to be positioned, and then he's supposed to place the fencing in the correct spot. Anyway, it seems like a pretty cool game. He's trying it out while we're finishing up some Legos. March 26th, my husband is deciding he wants to try my son's new game, and he's quite enjoying it. What, you are?
It's fun.
It's fun. March 26th, I'll admit that I've been keeping up with the news, but not as much as I had been. The past 2-3 days I haven't been watching the White House briefings, and I had been watching them every day, and things like that. I felt like I needed to pull back a little bit because it was sucking up a lot of my time. Even though we're at home a lot, I mean, I still have stuff I want to get done. So I'm trying to just monitor how much time I'm spending with that kind of stuff. But anyway, also been kind of pulling back from it because it's been so nice today and yesterday, and even a little, I mean, and even the day before it was still like 50s, but today and yesterday it's been 70, 68 degrees. It's perfect weather, so we've been spending more time outside, and thankful for that. And today we did a fun art project on our driveway, which other people have been kind of circulating online, and but it seemed like a fun idea, so I didn't take any video of it. I'm in the backyard now, and it was earlier, but I will put in a clip here for you to see. March 27th. It's a little after 6:30 p.m. I've been sometimes hitting a wall a lot sooner in the evenings. Today, even though it's Friday, like my husband and I both just like hit a wall, and neither one of us want to fix anything. So now it's almost 7, and finally we're getting started on dinner. So our evenings have been going a little bit later. Yeah, I don't know, just hitting a wall. Just want to slump in bed for a little bit and do nothing. Hi. Okay, today is Saturday, the 28th. I have to think about these things because time and days all kind of blurs when you're just spending, well, we've been here we've stayed at home since Friday, March 13th. So this is day 16. We've been at home for 16 days. And many more days to come. So really this was a video on the first 2 weeks, just to kind of document this event in history. And I'm still trying to slowly wrap my mind around it all. The first week was spring break anyway, so obviously our schedule was going to be pretty open and free, and but then this past week, with starting back to school, and our regular schedule and routine, it was kind of clear after this week that yeah, I mean, I might as well go ahead and start tweaking some things, making a new schedule, because I don't know why it hadn't before, but I think it's just slowly or finally sinking in that really this is it for the school year. I mean, we will continue to school, but most likely many of our activities, well, in fact, all of our activities probably will not continue through at least April. And although it hasn't been said yet, you know, I don't know how much of our co-op will even go into May, since the schools around here, all the public schools and things, have closed for the whole school year. So yeah, I mean, I'm considering just going ahead and, you know, trying to tweak and get a new schedule just based on being at home more, and see how that goes. And my husband even said maybe just do more schoolwork and be done sooner and have an earlier summer, which is an option. But honestly, I feel like might as well space it out and take it easy, because I think then you might get too bored if we did that. But I don't know. Yeah, sorry. I'm very pausing and reflecting as I talk, and I know that that's affected this video. But that's just kind of how I've felt these 2 weeks with everything happening. I think it's just been a slow processing everything, and hoping that, you know, this coming into April now, we're almost to April, which will basically be an entire month at home, including Easter. Which honestly, if you watched my Easter basket video, I pretty much was, you know, having that self-realization as I filmed that it'll be just us. So I think I'm just going to try to make an altered schedule to get us through the rest of the school year, and then pretty much it's looking like, you know, summertime, and obviously without some of those summer activities, but I'm just going to be tweaking our schedule a little bit. I have no words. I don't know what to say. This is such a interesting time that we are living in. New developments every day. Uncertainty for the future. And but again, we just have to kind of focus on everything we do have, everything we are thankful for, and that's all I have for this week. I hope you enjoyed this 2 weeks in the life. My son's interrupting now. Hi.
Wait a sec, I need to tape this back on.
I'm trying to take a video.
Okay. Maybe wait until I tape this, okay?
Taping is very important. Anyway, tonight we're going to have a family game night, the three of us. I think we're going to try to play Catan Junior for the first time. So we'll see how that goes. And just, I hope everybody's just trying to keep their spirits up as best as possible. It's okay to kind of slowly be adjusting to this, especially people who are schooling from home for the first time. Give yourself grace. But even fellow homeschoolers, obviously this is not how we normally exist. We don't just live in a bubble 16 days at our own home. We're always out doing things, so everybody has a lot of adjustments here, and especially with job securities and the economy and everything else. It's just a lot to take on as a whole society. So lots and lots of grace for everyone. And I'm not sure what I'll be bringing you next week. I think I'll most likely take a little break from this. Maybe I'll be bringing you, I do have another chicken meal. Sorry if you can hear my son. He came in and left the door open. And I also did some homemade deodorant. So I have that recipe to share. And we'll just see. Because again, I don't know what the future is going to hold. So I don't know if there'll be some, bigger developments to share. But for now, I'm rambling and I'm going to let you go. And I'm sorry this video was long. And I hope to see you next time. Bye.